It's full contact, and it's just for quadriplegics. And, you know, I guess we have enough obstacles in our life that, you know, when you compare us with like paras that have full use of their upper body and trunk, and they always had all kinds of, you know, many more opportunities available to them. So it's kind of ironic because there's a lot of paras that wish they could be playing quad rugby, but this is our sport. I played sports my whole life, and after I got hurt, there was just a huge void. You know, I went from playing team sports my entire life to all of a sudden I wasn't playing any sports. And that went on for, you know, 10 or 11 years before I finally came across quad rugby. In fact, they had tried to talk me into coming out about 4 years earlier, and I did. And they just kept saying, "Oh, you love this sport, people, you know, you get to nail people." And I'm thinking, that's all I need. I had just graduated from school and was working, and thinking, oh, if I, you know, break my wrist or something, I can't push my chair, you know, and I'm out for a month or two, you know, that's all I need. And so the first time I came out, I could have kicked myself because I knew that I had just missed 4 years of something that would have been good. And it's amazing because people come out and play, including myself. The first time I came out to practice, I knew within 2 minutes that this was what I was going to want to do. I went home that night, got online, and ordered a chair.
Go, 1-8 black!
I broke my neck wrestling. I was actually horsing around with a guy on my baseball team, just, you know, roughhousing in the grass. I was 19. I just finished my first year of college, my freshman year, and it happened, I played baseball on the college team, and we had our first playoff game the next day. We had a 9 o'clock curfew that night. So we were on our way back to the dorms. It was like 5 minutes to 9. Most of the people were gone from the campus except for the baseball team, and one of the other guys and I just started horsing around, and it was just a freak accident.
Close it, close it. Yes. Pick up, pick up. Go, Salt Black!
So it was kind of weird because when I got hurt, you know, I pretty much accepted it right away. I knew what had happened. I didn't really have any misconceptions that in 2 weeks I was going to be up walking. You know, obviously the hope was always there, but, you know, there's a lot of people that dwell on that and they count on it, that they're not going to need to make themselves better, you know, by therapy and improving themselves. They just think it's going to happen, and they sit around for years waiting, and all of a sudden one day they wake up and it hasn't happened and they're starting over again.
Right here! Go! Penalty goal! 5 black!
If it's something that I can't change, you know, you just accept it, you go on and you deal with it. And it was something I couldn't change, so I just had to try to make the best of it. And it's what most people, you know, a good number of people end up doing. You get people that are the opposite too. But you'll find that most of the people that are playing this sport, you know, at some point in their lives, whether it was right after they got hurt or whenever, they realize that, you know, they want to get out and do something. You know, to some extent, getting hurt was kind of a wake-up call for me. You know, it forced me to grow up quick, and I don't know where my life would have gone, but I do think about it all the time. And to tell you the truth, I probably would be worse off than I am now, other than physically. But with my career and my family and things like that, I probably wouldn't have had that, because I was, I was typical freshman year in college. I was partying way too much, and I was pretty much there to play baseball and have fun, and it was a pretty brutal way to get the wake-up call, but I like to think it worked.